Alfred is a app for Mac OS 10, and it has well a number of um, well a number of purposes, so to speak. You can do lots of things with it. First of all, it can basically replace Spotlight on your Mac. Well, I still find it's not that good at searching for files, but it's just fine at, for example, launching apps and all the usual things. You can search for files, but it's not always as good. You can do basic calculations here, and well, most things the Spotlight can do. There's even a shortcut for then launching Spotlight search with the search term, so the Finder Spotlight search, and that's also very helpful. But what's really good about Alfred is the other functionality it has. First of all, we gotta say Alfred um, is available for free. I'll put the link in the description below, and you'll also be able to download it from the App Store. But there's also a power pack on the website for I think 15 bucks, and I'll just talk to you about the basic and the pro functionality. So we got we can assign a hotkey. Well, it knows our location in order to set the standard search countries. Um, you can tell it to launch and log in, and well, that's the basic updates panel here. Let's get to the features. Well, the best feature, in my opinion, is the web searches. So there's a number, well, maybe that's 30 or so, web searches saved in Alfred when you installed it, and they've keywords here, and then it searches for those for the query you make on a specific website. So it launches the website in a new tab of your default browser, and it'll simply search there. So all you have basic commands like open a website, but you also got the commands for search a website. So for example, you can launch Twitter by simply writing Twitter and hitting enter. You can then also with command 2, command 3 respectively, you can search for the open Twitter user, which you can, so let's say we got tech devnet, and we can search Twitter for it, and we can directly go to the open to the Twitter user, and well, that's really great. You don't really have to. Well, of course, you can tab into the browser. You can open a new tab, um, but well, if you didn't use the browser for a while, like 20, 30 minutes, you'll probably have like hit 5 keys until you're in the browser, and then it's another 2 keys to open a new tab and then enter the search query, and that's all done with one single shortcut here. That's really great. And well, of course, there's a number of cool web searches here, but there's also custom searches that you can add. So you can simply add um, apps and websites here. You assign them keywords, tell what text to display when starting a search query, and the search URL really that's the only thing I really need to explain, I guess. Search URL is basically you can get all the search URLs easily by going to the website, putting in a search query into the search field, and then uh, in the URL bar on top, you'll have a URL like this, and the part where I put query is the keyword you've searched. So let's, for example, I can show you. Just wait a second. I'll just open the browser here. Just make it a little smaller here. So let's go to, for example, appshopper.com, and you simply, okay, maybe a little larger. Simply look for the search field here. You see the URL here on top of here is just appshopper.com. And let's say we'd like to search for Clea. Oh, let's say we'd like to search for Alfred. Why not, right? So you see the URL is appshopper.com/search/search equals Alfred. And, well, basically, all the websites got search queries like this. So, well, let's look for, I don't know, let's look for the iPad mini. And then we see, okay, this is rather long, but, well, at the end here there's keywords, iPad plus mini. Well, that's because we had some space here in between, but, well, Alfred does that for you. So simply replace iPad plus mini with, it's always query in these brackets here. And, well, you can even add an icon, and you can simply drag and drop the logo from the website, for example, into the field here. Well, that's what I use Alfred the most. Alfred for the most. But especially if you have the power pack like I do, well, there's much more you can do. You can get extensions. There's on the website. There are many extensions. There's, well, the community isn't probably not as large as other, for example, open source projects. Of course not, but, well, there are pretty handy scripts available, and you can even write and run your own Apple scripts and make it an extension. So you can, for example, I could control caffeine, which is an app that kind of forbids your Mac to go into sleep mode or dim the screen, and I can toggle it from here. And, well, I can search Evernote from here. It's just some Apple script that you can easily write. I can get my public URL. I can paste a URL into the an URL shortener. I can assign global hotkeys. For example, if I want to open the Apple web page, when I do that regularly, I can simply assign a hotkey, for example, Command Shift S, and it'll instantly open the Apple website in my default browser. I can also adjust the appearance here, and, well, of course, do some advanced preferences here. And there's also an iTunes plugin, so to speak, an address book, email. You can do system commands. You can, for example, empty the trash. You can lock your machine. You can do shutdown, all just from the Alfred command line, so to speak. And I'm not going to show you that right now, but in the clipboard, you can also, everything you clip with, or everything you copied can be saved here for, well, a limited amount of time. And so you simply use the viewer hotkey to look at all the snippets, at all the clips you have, and by selecting it with for example, your command and the number, you'll simply paste it wherever you are right now. So make sure to check it out. It really can't hurt to try it out. But well, you should give it a try.